Lotus. It's a very standard defensive setup that you'll see a lot of people run.
Punish!
And that is a big punish, isn't it? Cloud backs away from that corner.
It's going to be an open site here for the taking.
But as soon as Som gets this Viper Orb up, I like the idea that Giants are going for a reflank very quickly.
Yeah, it's already a stun as well. It does spell it out. Backside plan going to be called for by NRG. Fights to be taken. It's brawk. He's given that open sideline. Grubinho is going to be taken out. They know that Ara's in the vicinity. Fault line. Definitely avoided. Sidestep for now. And those shots as well are hammering into the side of it. GIANTX, I mean, they can't withstand it.
There goes the flank. Ara had to be that constant pressure because retaking from spawn, almost impossible. They've got a high, low, higher, left side, upside. Five-player stack facing.
All over the place here. It's a flash to dodge.
Position. It's tough. It really is. You've got to get a lot of proactivity going. If you're going to play retake, you've got to be flanking.
One enemy remaining.
But brawk did a good job.
Just down to the fact that they barely even died here. That's going to be the lane going up. Paranoid on one side sweeping forwards. Gradual take at a C site, which is given up here. So full retake being played for by Giants. We'll see if they choose to flood in.
You don't really want to be doing that.
No, not against the Viper, but we'll see. Smokes are going to be alternating now. Going to be tough to chew through that.
Mada still has stun as well to stop the first wave of the retake. And
Attack.
Som's orb can come back up.
Yeah, Som barely getting out of there now, and the fault line does cleave its way forwards, and there needs to be a bit of pushback. GIANTX is trying to make their moves and stand their ground onto this site. Open access towards it. Clean as anything with their retake. It's up to brawk just trying to shred them where they stand. Run it back again. Walk up to C, going to be exploding out.
And westside strips are going down immediately.
That's the cage though, that's going to be a stun ricocheting. Paranoid to go on either side of things. Looks like a flood defense attempt here by GIANTX from grubinho, and westside going to have to dig deep to try and hold against mada. Rifle in hand, leads a charge for his team. And that's a retake that's just off the table at this point. GIANTX realizes
Correct, but generally speaking, you don't want to be playing full.
Needs the backup to be arriving here. Shock dash just in case there are those trips. The lane goes up. Woods Cloud is down, dropped. Just trying to take that fight towards the back here. Attempt as well, seeing these players.
Westside slow them down. The end is on B here though, not C.
Dart over towards the back there. Ethan's already in, trying to get that plant down. Fault line in through main just to try and cut this one up, and it just tries to play Westside in, but Som's got the coverage there. He's got that main choke point. Util in the hands is not ideal for this Giant squad right now, and Flickless has got it all to do. The spot like this, back against the wall, between a rock and a hard place. It's in a perfectly.
Cloud completely overwhelmed there. You saw him get punished very early on, going for that jump peek on the pistol. They've also tried to punish Westside, going for info peeks as well. NRG have always got 2 or 3 players posted up, ready to spam together.
Might be a problem. Arado might be looking to contest here. Operator in his hands. Looking to see if he can contest them early with Som drop down. It does leave a lot, but okay, Mada's just going to level out the playing field.
Where NRG are not fully in control of the macro.
They'd be impressed in a double reclear contact up. It's Cloud alongside Flickless.
Mada might even catch a timing on him here, but he's not going mid-window.
Yeah, they missed the timing onto the garage players. They're jumping up straight up onto it. Mada drifting past on top of it. Giants just trying to make their way around, and Westside himself as well going to be tested here from this response. Paranoia sweeps. The bullets just barely tagging onto him. Lucky to be alive there, still with the trips. Tagging them up. There's players on every single avenue. GIANTX looking to apply that pressure relatively evenly, but with Flickless removed, now it's just down to that garage pressure, but even they're being dismantled. The trades are just intact. NRG always so keen to claw it back whenever it feels like GIANTX might be in an advantage situation. Alright. Can you really even make a play towards this? Even your every move anticipated, it is useless.
Manipulate a nice scenario out of it. Double push from both of the initiators down mid. I didn't even know that they were headed in the C direction. They were thinking it might even be an A hit.
Yeah, Viper Wall's going to be going up and down, making him second guess himself. Does have the trip to cover it, and Mada's there with
towards garage, but GIANTX just leaving it.
Yeah.
Here's that trip.
Trip. Looks like another chance to punish. Skuba is going to be dropped onto the flank there. That's going to be causing a little bit of concern, and a lot of ults popped off in a flurry of action. This is GIANTX looking and attempting to punish, but RG just vacated. They sidestep it. The pits drop down. This is going to be a plan down into C.
That is such a good adjustment from NRG, utilizing the fact that they know the Westside pushed out. They realize C is empty and they can get a pit down.
Fluid as anything like water in a vase. Willing to just move with the punches that GIANTX have thrown out. There's still that threat coming on from to the flank. These cages obfuscating the line, and now looking to hop all the way back out with that paranoia. But right from the side, there's Ethan immediately traded out with Som. Supplementary there with the fire. Flash in your face, but this pit, how the hell do you deal with it? Hard going. GIANTX feeling like they have to make at least an attempt. scale forwards, but
Enemy remaining.
no signs of life from them. Mada is just dropping. Flip on the switch of the emotions here. Ara does finally get that off again in his hands, but how the hell do you get out of that? You can't!
Oh my god.
They're in their heads, man! Every play the GIANTX go for. It's NRG one step ahead. Lockdown now going to be placed down. What you told you have to break this one, an aftershock, a shock tower, but it is lacking ever so slightly, but not quite enough. It does break it down. NRG calling for the pause once more. The rifle to work with. That might be the difference they needed. Still with Mada, he's watching for it. These info peaks again being punished.
Why do you need an info peak when Westside's already locking them in?
You already know that they're over towards A, and Westside now going to be getting contested. Feeling the heat as well. Players moving all around him. It looks like Mada just has not a care in the world with the way that he's pathing. Gonna recognize where Westside could be, but the shots are missed. His timing and chance. On wide, Som's going to be the one to be playing that backstab now. Off from the side again, feeling it from Flickless. Trying to take that swing in that fight, not ready for the position that Som was in. Been a game of cat and mouse, but
Most of the time they're just pivoting elsewhere. And this round, they ran straight past Westside, didn't they? He was the player supposed to be boxing them in. And he's left alive now in short.
looking to hunt down these guns, though. Instant action again, but at this point, Giants might be out of luck. Everything they've tried is not working, and they've got no pushback onto B, so Ethan, free plant for him.
Yeah, look at that fast B take, abusing the fact that Flickless is stacking over towards A.
Ethan's in a jungle gym right now. Man's just jumping around his own smokes on one way. He's causing all sorts of havoc and chaos. The drone to try and clear him out. We'll get that time, but he's got the TP for that occasion. Still, spam down. Down. With Ethan gone, maybe there's a chance. Still, there's plenty more util where that's coming from, and NRG are willing to just play this one out. Nana Swarm's going to be replacing it shortly after that. What else have they got up their pocket? And we'll see it now. Mada with that swing. He does adjust his aim in time. Kills potentially going away at GIANTX. Best chance in a long time for a round win. Good calm and adjustments with the aim, and just nothing going right for them. Nothing at all. Here we go, sending it forwards now. Ara's going to be blinded up though as a result of it, but Westside with a punish. It's a team that's looking to get aggressive. They got those flashes and taking the fights forwards. Pistols in hand. Still, you've got to maintain your composure. Mada's being overwhelmed, and the shot's just going wide as anything. GIANTX setting the pace now, tempo forwards, but oh my god!
No way!
There's no bloody way!
Kill this man!
Someone get rid of him!
Somebody, please!
He's 17-1!
Give him his second death!
It was your best chance in a long while, Giants, and now Cloud is going to run about.
There's no world he gets a collat and then
Get
another
the hell
kill.
out of here.
He was getting swarmed on sight.
Look at this.
Cloud,
Both sides
I beg
of the
you.
link being filled up. Cloud.
I beg you. He's weak.
Got to be feeling the pressure from this. brawk is weak. We'll go down to one shot.
Honestly, if I'm brawk, I'm baiting Skuba so hard right now.
It is Skuba taking points. Taking contact. Cloud's wrapped his way all the way back around. Unexpected in terms of the position, perhaps, but it is being covered. So now,
Bro, brawk's in a different zip code.
yeah, anticipating. Could be garage, could be main. It's a tap to try and drag him out wide. Cloud is smart. Patient play from him. Really biding his time, and now brawk steps forwards here. Cloud spotted! Sweet, cool.
He's
Yep.
simply immortal.
No.
How is that collat happening?
Yeah. Show me that again.
What?
Yeah, players
To see grubinho.
lined up behind. I think it was Westside just doing backflips behind. Like Giants, of course, have to force into this one because that's the only chance they've got. No more second chances. Som, you've got 4 players in front of you, and what's your decision to make? A lot of sound cues, a lot of util being held down, and nobody looking! Som cleans them all up! And almost controls it down, but he ace, but a 4K will do the job nevertheless. Haunt over the top, that's just dodged. Crouched down by the smoke, but still grubinho is getting aggro, aggressive as anything, now trying to take that fight against him, not realizing that he was overwhelmed by potentially more players, so evened out, traded eventually. Ethan spotted. Mada with a flip of the switch. Making it feel like this is a lot of pressure coming towards A.
Ara's just taken a peek there, though, and realized that there's no bodies behind it. They're being pretty slow to rotate. Maybe he thought he got timing.
Yeah. I'm seeing the Haunt get sent flying forwards here. Westside now going to be the one tested. That's a trip, but a head ducked down, so no open avenue that allows Westside to maybe crack a couple of heads, but we'll
they are so fast on the flank here. Ara and Cloud.
trying to make a move for it, actually. Holding back onto CT. GIANTX doing a decent job, but just trying to vacate the premises as that nade does explode. Making it really uncomfortable for NRG, and they're going to be threatened now from that flank. Like we were talking about, double dab still as that smoke drops down. Ethan knocking off their heads. Still, GIANTX are in control of this one. Player advantage. Stairs, a lot of damage done. One shot will do it onto the CT players, trying to make the swing out now forwards.
Seconds
That's
left.
damage through the wall.
Spike
Westside almost going
down,
down as a
C.
result of it, but Skuba has to adjust and has to really expect
enemy
multiple
remaining.
angles now. Does he expect this? Cloud spawning the position. The damage is done. He's already trying to run this guy down. Surely 19 HP. Cloud just needs one See, shot. maybe going for a play. What have they got to deal with this? It's a one-way. What's going to be dropping down? Paranoia being held for that contact. Just taken off from afar. Nade rebounding. Sees does connect. TP! Not in time. Som can't escape it, so he will go down, and that might just be a gun donated. Grubinho, here's your chance. Here's your time to shine. What a shot. Immediate with the adjustment. Immediate with that
Down A.
macro aim. Still Skuba is there with a cleanup. Claws it back into the favor of NRG now. They can get a bit of a move on over towards A, but they did give up guns in the process.
They know that Cloud and Arrow were pretty far away, but Cloud has made good timing over to defend the
30
A side.
seconds left.
And with the Spectre, though, 26 HP, barely sees Mada in time, and he can't quite adjust his own aim. So, dropped down, brought down Ara now with that rifle. Looks to do work of it, but it's a 1v3 that he's dealing with.
It'll be a huge round to win.
There's too many angles as well to clear. Just in pit, it's going to be Skuba who takes a peek and contact in position. Door's going to be broken for him. Prowler now to clear this one, looking for that B pivot and split into it with brawk containing that B main control. Lily maneuvering away and around the way that these Giants players are trying to put a stop to it. The pit drop down now. This is becoming an impossibility. To retake into this one, you need a couple of kills to be claimed to your name if you want to have another go. Looking for that re-clearance. Over towards a Rubble. Catches the contact onto Mada, and he's going to be overwhelmed just from that. Bit of a delay there with a double peek, but he gets the job done nevertheless. No
Spam
even
off
going
the
to be
side
committed. Yeah, potential spam now. Find their way in, but again, retaking with the operator into this. This dire stuff. Without Horn forwards, Ethan holds the line and holds the ground down. 3 in a round for him, and Arrow wants no piece of this.
Very well called again here by Ethan. Really safe way they were winning that was by getting that pig.
Respected. Rest of NRG looking to flood in all the way up the backside of it now with that boom bot being broken. That's a Paranoia. Does catch.
They're not thinking about Cloud.
Up. Not thinking about Cloud, yeah. Just wrapped his way to the side there. Opened himself up. Showstopper committed, but Cloud beams him down regardless. Too many targets to account for. Mada doesn't really know which way to look, and now it just leaves it down to Broken Ethan. 2v5.
Not ready yet.
Open side on C, but he's still going to make a go for it. Why not? Money. Business is booming. You don't really care about losing the guns.
Thorns down.
Shouldn't be around the broken Ethan coming out though. If this was on Haven, I wouldn't bet against him.
Now for Ethan, needs to be covered.
30 seconds left.
Odin in the hands of Brawk. Nightfall now going to be built up. That's going to be committed though on the defender's side. GIANTX want to use this one now with a Paranoia. Brawk's forwards trying to aggro fight. And look at that. I mean, the Odin just tearing him to shreds. 2 players removed, but the trade is intact. Now left down to that
Kills
one.
away from getting some of these massive ults online.
Broken early, NRG just disrespecting most of this util, but they're going to be going straight into the Odin. But they know how this one plays out. Nightfall forwards. That Paranoia will not save you. It's Ethan fully leading the charge there. Bullet to the dome. Grubinho no more. Backside control now looking to be gained. That's Mada blinded up by his own team, but it matters not. Ethan as well going to be filling in the gaps to ensure that any stragglers are accounted.
Deal with, for example, Grubinho contesting.
30
Find
seconds
it. We'll
left.
see what it looks like here. Hara, hold on, sees it now. Yep, and now with that tactical to try and escape, he realizes that across the position, might still be looking to do a bit more damage though. Door opens up and there's going to be that B pivot. Got Mada inserted into B main, looking to make moves now with that steel guard, and it's going to push all of these GIANTX players out of the vicinity, but it might be in a position to potentially punish here. The Caesar does catch. Horn has to be dealt with here, but that wall just disrespected, pushed over it, especially with brought down and out, but Ashir still splits them up. Som in a spot to really contest, just hanging off to the edge of this smoke. These players are none the wiser towards it. It's running and gunning by Cloud to eventually get that trade online, bringing it into that 2v2. Ethan spraying, 8 bullets left. Cloud contests. Does win it out now. Skuba though, late stage backstab and just a little bit of bait made it. They weren't aware of his spot, but now revealed. Arrow, half of the defuse, full sticking. Sticking! The Skuba still trying to find a way back in here. This is a very aggro play. Caesar's going to be definitely avoided. That's a deep push out towards it, but how do you trade out the Odin? Brawk locks down the avenue. There will be no fight in them. Cloud still holds his ground down towards it, but again, it's just been dismantled. The aggro feeling like maybe he does have to take matters into his own hands, but he's not clearing that corner, not clearing that side, and Brawk lying in wait. Hasn't slowed down, has he?
He is destroying people with this weapon. I'm glad Bonkar was talking about how difficult it is to use the Odin as well.
Euro popping up clones through the walls, trying to see what the silhouette looks like.
Brawk makes it look easy though, doesn't
Yeah, he does.
He's on the hunt again.
He's not going to get his target.
He's not never overcommitting.
So does have to respect that. Giants are moving players into the right position here. With a tramwise, maybe you can slow them down. Nightfall now going to be used, committed, off to the side. Try and make some moves, but that's an ult committed on either side. Mada with that showstopper, looking for targets. Sees no bodies. Flickless is forward, but doesn't anticipate Som's position. Got a handle on absolutely everything here. Adjusting in time. And Odin spray down. Rock sends grubinho packing.
If you only tuned in for Champs playoffs, as we watch Cloud try to save his gun, if you only tuned in for these
They're on
playoffs,
attack side calling.
absolutely.
Used to talk about it as that limiting factor. Hello, Mada! Outlaw and handed that open avenue and angle. Makes full usage of it.
A great
Reaps the
anticipation.
rewards.
A great anticipation that GIANTX were doing a mound into that door tap. They've done this C defensive default quite often, and Mada's ready for it.
Now forward again. An aggro play for the final round of this half.
Great anticipation again there
Yeah.
from Ethan, jump spotting that corner.
Spot paranoia off to the side. Prowler in your face. Too much to really contend with whatsoever. Flickless. That's your turn, but again, you're going to be meeting that triple face.
Player standing.
Does well to adjust and at least ISO potentially one of the fights, but traded out. Steel Garden
It's perfection.
overlapped. It is. And NRG are playing like it. Poetry in motion.
Spike planted.
The way they're moving, always making sure to take fights together, always making sure to trade, and always one step ahead of the game plan. It's up to Westside. Guardian, hit in your face. 1v3 retake. I want to believe, and maybe kills like that gets a little bit easier. Still, 5 bullets left, and you've got to try and find a few more pass that point. So,
Oh, take their foot off the gas.
the pray for a draw. Oh my, okay. Not going to be getting away with the same funny business on Haven. With that 4-piece sheriff in hand. He's swiftly overwhelmed. Now Scuba's the one to try and hold this one back, but what about you, Tilt? Forced to drift away. Ethan has a timer to be taken. Making straight through that smoke as well. Now the shot's going to be rattled. And tap in there with a ghost, but Haunt reveals, and he's just trying to dodge and juke, making sure he doesn't get spammed down in the process. Players arriving now towards it. That TP, or at least the plant, is at least planted down, but that near side just floods all the way through. GIANTX trying to hold on to this one. It's a defending the smoke from Som, layered down to try and get him into the action. And so much damage done to these Giants players. Chewed down to barely anything at all. Single bullet and a swift breeze is enough to do them in at this point. Som himself low. In that 2v2 could come down to these heroics. Grubinho finds it, and one shot surely will do him in. Skuba, 3 bullets left. Drifting around, trying to hunt down those sight lines, spotting where the players are. Again, either side is weak, and it comes down to the individuals. Time ticking, though, on that spike. It's Skuba has to get a
B
move
pivot
on.
now. And so, as you hear noise on A, you can start stacking a bit more.
Yeah, Ethan hearing a TP, hearing all the presence. Like you said, you can start stacking the players flooding in, but not in a position to really spell it out, play spoiler towards them. This might be contesting early here. We'll see how this one goes. Flooding with the classics forwards is the fight to be taken. Mada,
Oh,
Mada,
no.
no way, no way. It's not like this, man. Useless in the face of him. You can't be getting away with it, NRG. GIANTX, just when they think they have a brief rest.
Cloud's face, because he knows that this one's just gone horrible.
Get out of here. And honestly, the kills could not have gone to a worse player as well if you're Giants.
Rip and tear.
Yeah, Mada's one away from showstopper on the defense side. That's horrendous, isn't it?
Everything's gone wrong. Everything has gone wrong.
Today is just not Giants' day. They're being so proactive. They were already taking a rubble fight, fully cleared B main, and have got a triple stack on C.
Fully following those sound cues. Ara's up and above, but again, he won't get anything done, and that showstopper. Short work of Grubinho. Goodbye.
It is immaculate from NRG.
Good night.
They have got a complete read on what Giants are doing. Like I said, they got info on 3 different parts of the map there.
Well, they're just chasing them around the map, off the sound cues.
Yeah.
Rourke sees the traces. He's like, okay, well, I've got the bigger gun, so
Yeah.
not gonna be
Just
winning
get to
against
sit here and run the clock down. If you follow the way that Mada passed on this round, he threw utility and was ready for a rubble fight within 5 seconds all of this area, so they can
Stack
pull
the body.
reinforcements from B whenever they like.
As you see the presence, that's a snake bite. How the hell is Westside going down to that? Some form of damage from Prior. Bullets layered down into him, and Ethan is happy to concede and give up most of this space. You already got the pick, there's no reason to take it one step further.
And Giants not fighting for extra control, not pushing spawn or waterfall.
The tap, now an attempt to punish Grubinho. Hello! He's entered the server. Flank could go down now with no more problems, and that's an ult earned up. Cloud lets it loose. Absolutely everything to try and keep them into it. Nightfall scatters just the one tag. Stop forwards now. Spraying them down. And looking for the reposition as that door opens up. Trying to threaten that they could be approaching from multiple directions there. That paranoia also sweeping, and Giants have got their backs against the walls. The shots need to be landed, and landed they will. Damage done, grubinho.
Jump spotted it earlier.
Walks forwards. Hello. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage, and he knows you're going for it. The jump spot, trying to punish for that wall, but these players are being turned into mincemeat. Down into the choke point, Som with 2, TP into the back lines. This is grubinho looking to make a play. With his team on his back once more. Has to be the case if they're to survive here in this upper quarters. Plants, tapped, hello. Brawk's a bit asleep at the wheel there. Westside's being handed an opportunity. It's a 3v3.
Mini-map moment, maybe? Didn't have his eyes on the prize.
We said it was going to take moments from NRG taking a foot off the gas to let Giants back in, but again, grubinho asked to do the most. The trading has been impeccable from NRG, and it's no different here in a round like this. Trying to take it into the final few moments. Westside have a lot of damage done, still dishing it out. Skuba trying to creep his way back.
Slow NRG down a little. There is a window here for them to push into A.
Thorns. Slow down the approach again. Brawk is quite hyper-committed as a steel guard. He's going to be using now. The sidearm's already pre-aimed and equipped, but inside that smoke again. Hopping around with a shorty in hand. It is Cloud who hunts him down. Throwing that blood in the water, and he does even it out. So now, 4v4. Onto the row, and if Giants can get onto the site, the pit could be exactly what they wanted in a spot like this. Now we're seeing an ult from Som, looking to really contest and reinforce up towards A. He's on that high ground perch, watching for it. Haunt immediately dealt with. Pit is going to be down, but Arrow's already down for the count. That's a seize and a nade. All cannonaded now up with that paranoia, and there is no chance in the world for Cloud. And this is surely it. The spike out into the open. No chance whatsoever. Giants can be sent straight down to the lowers, and NRG, no messing around from them.
They came to play today. NRG from the very beginning, looking to dismiss these ideas of slow starts. And Flickless just playing for extra time on that big stage, because there is no hope here in the 1v4.
NRG, every single player on top form, every single idea going wrong, they have been on top of it all, and now